we've got a special beer, hopefully, from Belgium, and it is from Brasserie de Abbaye des Rocs. There we go, put it right. Cracking label on this beer, really cool. 9% ABV Brune, or brown beer, untapped to say it's a Belgian strong dark ale, so 9% ABV. Got this at Beers of Europe. Thank you to my friend Dan for getting me this beer, really do appreciate it, mate. It's a black bottle cap. There we go. Let's get a, it's going to be a final beer of the evening after reviewing a few beers like I do. Put that one down there out the way for next time. So here we go. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm on a hangout, so it's going to go everywhere. So that's okay. Not surprising. I have a mat here already, so it's, yeah, Belgian yeast working its magic. We'll let this calm down a bit, and it's still going. It's been calm. It didn't spray everywhere, so there you go. This kind of things happen. I've lost quite a bit of beer there, which is slightly annoying, so I'm just going to pour it slightly off camera because I want it to calm down. Yeah, it's gone absolutely all over this dishcloth that I've got ready in anticipation of beers being silly. So yeah, very carbonated. I'll pour this, you can hear that fizzing, and if I pour it a little bit harder, can you hear that? So I lost probably about a quarter of this bowl, which is slightly annoying, but there you go. There you go. There you go. And it's still bubbling away. Right. So beer in the glass. That's dissipated really quickly. It's just that initial crack of the cap. So it's kind of a dark, kind of, or a light plum in colour. Quite murky. Hear that? Lots of Belgian yeast goodness. Let's get an aroma then. Oh yeah, 9%. I'm getting lots of kind of prunes, dates. I'm picking up a little bit of alcohol. It's not brewed with any kind of sugar or anything, but it smells sweet. Prunes, it's a little bit vinous. Dates, raisins, figs. Maybe a little bit of toffee or something going on in there as well. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Yeah. Boozy. Boozy, boozy. Boozy, boozy, boozy. Once you get past that, it's drinking stunning. It's quite light in the body, to be honest with you. It's just got that kind of booziness. It tastes like brown sugar, although it's saying it's not. It's quite sticky on the palate. Picking up the brown fruits that I was picking out on the aroma. Definitely a fig kind of, almost, there's a slight syrupy kind of quality to it. There's a big commercial description for this that I'm not going to read. I'll put it down below if you're interested in. It's got Belgian, German and Czech hops in this, and then it goes into the beer quite a bit. So anyway, that's all down below. You want to hear about the beer, what I think of it. Well, there is quite a bit of beer in that left. Result. So that's been in the fridge for probably about 2 or 3 weeks, and it's not calmed it down at all. So I don't know where it's been stored, or perhaps it's been moving around in the car or van. But yeah, still a lovely beer though. It's sweet, but it's not overly sweet. It's very thin for a 9% beer. This is very thin. It's not kind of one of them slightly more, you know, gloopy, full-bodied beers. This is quite thin, with a lot of alcohol. It tastes like brown sugar. Sticky toffee, caramel, dark fruits, plain, you know, the whole range of fruits I've already mentioned. Raisins, dates, figs, plums, that kind of thing. It's a sipper for sure. But yeah, as a Belgian Abbey, I guess it's a Belgian Abbey. I'll show you the actual thing again. There's a bit of information on the back if you want to pause it. And then there's the neck label. I actually saw this beer in one of my books, the 1001 beers you must try before you die. And it kind of, yeah, I thought, that sounds good. And my friend Danny's got the same book, and like, yeah, let's try this one out. And yeah, he managed to get it, and glad he did. It's a great beer. Sometimes this happens with these styles of beer, with all these kind of Belgian yeast. They can get lively, depending on, it's still working in the bottle of course, but bringing it into a fridge 3 weeks hasn't really had much of an effect on it. So obviously these kind of beers really need to be refrigerated as soon as possible really, but it is what it is. It's alright, I'm going to sneeze and it's annoying me. Excuse me. Back to this beer then. It's not the best Belgian strong dark ale I've had. It's not the worst. It's kind of a mid-range. It's just a little bit too thin. ABV of 9%. It's really surprising. The mouthfeel is okay. Just the body is a little bit of a letdown. It's kind of like a lower end of a medium body for me. So another sip. It's definitely more, it's starting to get moreish, so it could be a dangerous one. Definitely that syrupy caramel toffee. Slightly sticky but thin. How many times I'm going to say thin in this review? In terms of a rating then for me, still a very good beer, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Solid beer. 4 out of 5 caps if you're looking on Untapped. Right, let's go across then to Untapped, or scroll up on the page, and it's had a total of 8,251 ratings currently, 134 in the last 30 days. so that's pretty good. 6,735 ratings. It's coming in at 3.69, so that's a shade under, what's that, shade under 7.5. Yeah, over that amount of people rating the beer, it's pretty good. So if you've had this beer from, if I can remember how to, Brasserie de Abbaye des Rocs, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. It's an 8 out of 10 for me. Thanks for watching then, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.